What is a tabletop painted level miniature? This? Well, let's Google this topic. Overall, a tabletop standard miniature paint job includes painting and basing elements that clarify and demonstrate the purpose of the model on the table. When you lift the model from the tabletop, the quality of the paint job no longer holds significance and its appearance may no longer impress you. Let's check this article on the website tangibleday.com. We will base our standard for this video on this article. Link to it will be in the description. The article's title is Tabletop Standard versus Display Level Painting. After scrolling a little bit down, we get our first definition of the day. Tabletop Standard Painting. So, as far as I can tell, the most common definition of tabletop standard from community discussions is as follows. Each major element on a model is defined by appropriate color, example flesh skin versus arm cloth. A wash or ink adds dark value, whereas a dry brush or simple highlight techniques add a bright value. Bases are finished with paint, flock painting, etc. No primer or base metal paint shows anywhere on a model. The model is clearly identified and looks good. The next definition is high tabletop or display level painting. Any miniature paint job above a minimum tabletop standard is a high quality tabletop or display level painting. Because we are moving away from the requirements of looking good in tabletop gaming environment, we can't define the standard as firmly. High tabletop standard, appropriate color, flesh skin versus arm cloth, added freehand details, wet slide decals. Contrast is well done, not necessarily smooth but closer to realistic lighting appears. Bases are finished with paint or flocking materials. The model looks good in isolation and stands up to closer scrutiny. Display level or collector quality standard. Color, light and texture define each element of the miniature. Details, for example belt buckles, facial features, hair texture are visible with close inspection. Light and environmental context provide more information for the viewer. Narrative elements stand out, such as through the use of a custom base or other elements that add the context of the miniature. The painted miniature is photogenic. For example, it stands up to the scrutiny of high-resolution photography. Photography tends to reveal even the smallest painting errors and flaws. Should I paint a tabletop mini then?
Do it! Just do it!
Okay.
Now this is the effect of a 2-hour job. A really nice tabletop Primaris. I had lots of fun with it. No stress, no demands, no expectations. He represents what my current painting mindset is. Let's compare him to two other models. On the left we have Ulrich the Slayer, a model I bought from primordialpainting.com. The link to his page will be in the description. Give him a view and a like. The model is top notch, display level max, painted to an insane level, beautifully done, shadows, highlights, generally light placement very good. The base is great, NMM perfect, skin and details all maxed out. Once again, a masterpiece for me. On the right, then we have a tabletop plus level done by me a year plus ago. It was and still is a very good level in my opinion. Painted all by brush. Shadows, highlights, battle damage, all done by subtle dry brushing and a little bit of layering and glazing. It is all there. Is tabletop any good then? Let's make a complex simulation.
In the face of overwhelming odds, I'm left with only one option. I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
Let's say this is your standard gaming table. Here we have some terrain. Stay with me, please. Now we put some tabletop painted minis on it. Tabletop plus models. And showcase models. On the gaming table you will see no difference. The question then stands. Tabletop models, are they good enough? Yes, they are. To summarize, tabletop is fast, reliable, easy to do, cheap, effective, not many skills are needed to do it, and it is fun. Have a look, for example, at this Instagram page, TZ Painting. The link will be in the description. Give this guy a viewing, a share, and a like. All the models look great, clean, professional. All a gamer would need. Tabletop Plus. Now I don't mean to discourage any of you from painting to display level. This is just something I noticed after a few years of modeling. I am not going to be the next Michael Jordan of miniature painting. Is this bad? No, it isn't. I painted and then stripped hundreds of models. At some point I even left painting for a few months because I was worrying too much on the quality of what my work represented. My advice is to let this mentality go. Paint, make mistakes, fail along the way. As long as you have fun, you are the winner in this hobby. If this means that you won't be able to get above tabletop plus level, it is perfectly fine. Just have fun and don't give a shit if your models don't look like Golden Demon winners. Just enjoy it. And please don't forget to share, like and subscribe.